Good day, student. This is Mr. Aribite, your government tutor. Our subject still remain the subject matter, government, and our topic still remain military in Nigeria politics. We continue our last week objective, that is historical perspective of military intervention in Nigeria politics. That is how the military took over government in Nigeria. Last class, we talked about the first military coup as it took place in Nigeria in 1966, that is January 15, 1966. So we will also look at this second coup. The first coup brought in Major General Aguiyi as the first military head of state in Nigeria. Then the second coup, well, the second coup is popularly known as counter coup. Why was it said to be counter coup? Because the first coup was seen as Igbo plan coup, because Major Kaduna Nzebu happened to be an Igbo man and some other people among those that planned the coup. But the fact is that it wasn't an Igbo coup, because there are other citizens or tribes that also involved in the first coup. Now, having said that, let's look at the second coup, which is known as counter coup. This was the second coup d'etat in Nigeria, and it was staged on the 29th of July 1966. The head of state, Major General Aguiyi, was killed alongside with Lieutenant Colonel Francis Adekunle Fajuri at Ibadan. This led to the what? To the coming to power of the person of Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon, because General Yakubu Gowon took over the government immediately after the assassination of Major General Aguiyi. Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuri, who was assassinated alongside with Major General Aguiyi, happened to be the military governor of Western Region, and Ibadan happened to be the capital of Western Region at that period of time. Why did Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuri did that? He believed that if Major General Aguiyi is being assassinated in Yoruba land, it may cause problem between the Yoruba and Igbo. So he lay his life down. He was first shot by the coup planner before Major General Aguiyi was also shot to death. And after that, Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon took over the political leadership of the country, Nigeria, and he was automatically become general. And since then, it's known as General Yakubu Gowon. General Yakubu Gowon spent 9 years in office. On July 29, 1975, another coup was planned, and this was led by Brigadier Ramatu Muritala Mohammed against General Yakubu Gowon and the Northerner. General Yakubu Gowon went to Kampala, the capital of Uganda, to attend Organization of African Unity meeting. Before he returned back home, a palace coup had been carried out and the government had been toppled, and that makes Brigadier Ramatu Muritala Mohammed become the new head of state and happened to be the third head of state in Nigeria. General Muritala Mohammed spent just 200 days in office as an unsuccessful coup was staged but took his life. He was assassinated by Colonel Bukasu Kadimka on February 13th of February 1976. It was on Friday. He was assassinated. The coup was a bloodshed coup, but it was an unsuccessful because, in spite that Muritala Mohammed, who happened to be the head of state, was assassinated, the second in command, Lieutenant General Olusegun Obasanjo, became the next head of state and automatically become General Obasanjo. So he took over the government, which denied or made the coup planner unable to attain the political office, even though the head of state was successfully assassinated. General Olusegun Obasanjo promised to give power to the civilian government, which he did on October 1st, 1979, to the civilian elected head of state, the person of Alhaji Usman Shehu Shagari. Alhaji Usman Shehu Shagari administration was also toppled on December 31st, 1993 by Major General Muhammadu Buhari led junta. They took over the administration from the civilian government headed by Alhaji Shehu Shagari through military coup. This coup was successful, and also it was a palace coup because there was no bloodshed. Major General Muhammadu Buhari was also sent out of the power on August 27, 1985 by Major General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. Babangida was the only military ruler who named himself military president in Nigeria. And Babangida was there until 1993 before he stepped down and established what we call National Interim Government, and he handed over power to the head of National Interim Government, the person of Chief SS2. Coup was also planned against Babangida twice. The first one was known as Momovasa coup that took place in December 1985, and the second was Major Gideon Oka coup that took place on April 22, 1990. But the both coups were parallel and unsuccessful, and as such, Babangida was not sent out of power until he stepped aside by himself and gave power to National Interim Government headed by Chief SS2. Then, Chief SS2, the interim president, was also sent away by Lieutenant General Sani Abacha, who took over power from him. And General Sani Abacha became another military head of state through non-bloodshed coup, which is known as palace coup, and he was in power until he died on the 8th of June 1998. And after his death, he was succeeded by General Abdulsalam Abubakar without any coup. General Abubakar promises to give power to the civilian government, which it does on May 29, 1999. And then the elected civilian president happened to be Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, who was a former military head of state, and then in 1999 also became elected civilian government. That's everything about the coup in Nigeria. Since 1999 up to date, we have been enjoying democratic government. We really appreciate God for that. Assignment: we have to write on the structure of military administration in Nigeria. If there's any question, you send it to me. May God bless Nigeria. Have a wonderful day.